A month ago, I was attending Passion 2020. Passion 2020, if you don't know, is a Christian conference aimed at 18 to 25-year-olds. I'd never been before. I'd heard about it. I'd seen things from it, but I never thought I'd have the chance to go. But through not a dramatic, but a coincidental turn of events, things happened, and I found myself in Atlanta, Georgia for Passion 2020. We road trip down the East Coast in Josh's minivan, me, Josh, and Kate. We were able to stop and have housing thanks to Kate's aunts. If you're seeing this though, thank you so much for housing us. This trip wouldn't have been possible without you. This year it was held in Atlanta, Georgia in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium where the Super Bowl was played in 2019. We got to security outside of the stadium really early. So early in fact, we sent some scouts out to get food. I was one of them. We went to the CNN Center down the street because there was a Chick-fil-A there, and we were not the only ones with this idea. I have never seen a stereotype so embodied in my life. To the point that we were in line for 10 to 15 minutes and they closed the Chick-fil-A down. They ran out because of how many people were getting food. Yes, a bunch of Christians getting Chick-fil-A. Once we got inside, it was a little chaotic at first, but we were lucky and got front row seats right by the stage. I took a selfie video to show where we were sitting and what it was like, and Kate was more than pleased about it. Again, we got there really early, but as the hours went on, the stadium started to fill up. Soon enough, lights started to change. People brought microphones onto the stage. I didn't mean to rhyme there. Things were starting to get ready, and the first session was about to begin. And this is where the fun begins. They brought fire from Israel. Levi Lusko spoke. Don't have the video, but link in the description. I guess I just forgot to take video of Levi, but he was great. But he talked about the Roaring 20s, how this is a conference aimed towards young people, and how the 20s kind of set up the 30s. And essentially the young people, like, don't waste your 20s and also invest them so that you reap the reward rather than pay the price. They gave us these wristbands that glowed and lit up to the sound of the music. Sean Curran, I hope I'm saying his name right, sang and was awesome. Passion Band was also great. One of the things that stood out the most from the first day was that it was December 31st, and to bring in the new year, Hillsong United sang. I never thought I'd get the chance to see them live, and they were amazing. It was really powerful, and they brought in the new year in a pretty spectacular way. We took MARTA, or what some would call the train, into the city. Me and Patricia waved at our reflections.
I feel like I'm in this again.
Yeah. We met some new friends at the station. Hello, if you're seeing this. You might be asking why I took some video of the escalators, which this was actually before this happened, but Kate, sadly, tragedy, she ran up the down escalators and skimmed her ankle. So obviously the sad thing was I didn't get that on video, but but she's okay. So Kate, I hope you're feeling better. We sat more towards the middle this time, and the sun was hitting just right. Thankfully, we were able to get floor seats again. The sun was shining right through kind of a window, and it was a really crazy shot to be standing right where the light was hitting.
The good light? That good light?
Right here.
All right, ready.
It's gonna be a phenomenal day. Let's not miss it.
But the first session began. We said hi to people around us. Well, I guess technically other people did. I was shooting this video. Elevation worship started off with worship, and then elevation worship started off with worship. Great words, Caleb. But then after them, John Piper spoke. I heard him online a bunch of times before, but I never thought I'd get to see him speak. He killed it, metaphorically. Sadie Robertson spoke and knocked it out of the park. After she spoke, it was about lunchtime, so they handed out boxed lunches. I got this video of me passing them down, and I thought this shot would be pretty cool, but evidently I was wrong. But I got a free cookie, so it wasn't too bad. We explored some of the upper levels to see what the view was like. Also looking for merch and maybe some more food, even though we just ate, but man's gotta eat. But at that point, some rappers came out and started to rap. And as well as some other songs were played. Seeing Caine spoke, this might be a weird thing to shout out, but shout out to the motion graphics team and the lighting and a bunch of other little things that made Passion what it was. They really brought some amazing imagery, but one of the highlights of the whole conference was Kari Jobe and Cody Carnes. During their session, the roof started to open up. During her song, during kind of her crescendo, it started to open up and the light was pouring in and the wind came in gusts. It was just a surreal thing to be a part of. Then Ravi Zacharias spoke. His talk was probably the most resonant with me, if that's proper grammar.
Which takes time plus matter plus chance.
I never heard him speak before either, but he was brilliant. There was more rap afterwards and I got this close to Tedashii. Passion sang. Day 2 was the most in-depth of the days because it started so early and ended so late, but it was some powerful stuff. Then Louie Giglio preached.
2020. And everybody knows a big page just turned. Personally now adjust to that reality. We call it a New Year's resolution.
At the end of day 2, we took Marta back to where we were staying, and although it was kind of busy, everyone got home safe. So it was the final day of Passion 2020. Josh ran up and asked me to take a picture for him in front of the stadium. He made the mistake of trusting me because this is what I got. Well, and this one too. But with the power of editing, I got this. And to make up for it, I added some special effects. Take that, gravity. We continued to make our way into the stadium. Not all of us got floor seats this time, but the view wasn't bad at all. There was more worships and talks from different presenters.
Is to love them. And so a passion for God becomes a compassion for the 40 million men, women, and children trapped in modern day slavery.
Shelley Giglio spoke, and after which came Tebow. I love that guy. From when I was a kid and reading one of his books when I was playing football to seeing him in Passion 2020 in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium, it was just really cool to see him live. I love the message he taught.
Strengthens me, and I'm going to express my confidence in him.
But after that, Passion 2020 came to a close. It was raining pretty hard outside, but it wasn't a problem for this girl who put a bag on her head to protect from the rain, which I thought was pretty smart.
It's really smart though, that's why.
We took shelter under this red thing, some would call it a building, and decided to get lunch. Marta was packed, but we somehow coincidentally linked up with Adam, so not all was lost, and decided we'd go to Pont City Market for food, which used to be a Sears factory, but I gotta say, it's the coolest mall I think I've ever seen. It's unlike any mall in terms of the layout. Food was really good, real fancy, real hipster in a way, but not entirely. I mean, obviously I'm not a hipster. Andy Mineo was actually eating there after, so some of us got to say hi to him, so that was really cool too. We stopped in a candle shop for a little bit, which was cool, just to get out of the rain for a little while. We ate in the mall for a few hours because we didn't have to travel too far that night, posed for photos. Birdo helped me properly cross my arms. This video was after we all sat and talked for a while. Not everyone knew each other before Passion, and this was a cool time where we just got to eat and commune with everyone. I also attempted the mean mug. Here's how the picture turned out. Now here's my face and the rest of the picture. But these are some great pictures because not everyone here knew each other 3 days before. But we all got along really well, from all different parts of the country. To be honest, it was a harder goodbye than I thought it was going to be. Literally.
Yeah, I gotta do one last group one.
Okay. That one seems wait, you want us to like...
It didn't matter.
You gotta come and get it.
We got different angles.
It's a fact. Engagement ring. Damn. Alright, we get it. You gotta go. We get it.
After our goodbyes, the journey home began. Next day we headed north. We stopped for lunch at a place called Cookout, which I'd never been to before, but it was amazing. I understand Liberty students know it pretty well. For it to be this good and this affordable, I was jealous instantly. Great food, great prices. The tenders and shakes were amazing. We drove for a few hours and then stopped at Josh's girlfriend's house for dinner. We ate with her family. We made pizza rolls. I think that's what they're called. Cookies. We also played a game called Drawful. B-roll.
Oh yes, B-roll.
I'm gonna pause it here to let everyone soak in the artistic excellence. Spoiler, I did not win. We had a really great time spending a few hours there. I took a video of a fish. After a bountiful dinner and great memories were had, we drove home, and the journey to Passion 2020 came to a close. Me and Josh in the basement of where we stayed in Atlanta, Mercedes Benz. This picture's from my Instagram. Follow me at KOKDillon. Shameless plug. Me, Christina, Manny, and Andrew. Picture of the roof opening up when Kari Jobe sang. Josh took this picture of Lecrae, which was awesome. And more just memories that we had. Passion 20 was really something else. I didn't know what to expect, and I'm so grateful I was able to go. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far in the video, subscribe if you're not. If you want more like this, I appreciate every subscriber so much, so thank you. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. Thank you again to all of Kate's aunts who helped us. Also, shout out to Natalia for some of the awesome fireworks footage that you saw in the beginning. Passion 2020 was far and above anything I could have imagined. It was a great experience, and I'm so thankful I could go and be a part of that. As always, thanks for watching.